Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of a risk in the future trading. You're very welcome to follow any of our signals, automated trades, as long as you are on SIM. We're not responsible for your trade. Before we go through the market analyzer, and before we do anything, yesterday we have sent a template to the new Autotrade. And what we have done, we have sent for amateur traders, we have sent the templates where you don't have to do anything to it. So now if you look, this is the one we have sent it, and we have sent also for the professional traders. It's the same auto trade, and we will talk about that. But this is here based on one contract, and we have sent it out. And you have a template called amateur traders. Those the ones don't know anything about how to do optimization. They are not aware of how the market works. Is very fine. If we look at it, you have $400 based on one contract. $400 into that trade. For the amateur trading, you're only. I got lost. I'm sorry, because I have a million people talking to me on the Skype. I apologize for that. So you start around 9:30. You turn it on. You should be done no later than 11:30, 12 o'clock max. And this one here have 337. This one here have $500. That's $800. And this is in ES. Let's say is a flat. Now you are on total $877 on those trades, based on the 3 contracts, 1 contract on each instrument, and you are done for today. So this is the most questionable. What time I should start? You start around 9:30. Whenever you want to, you turn it on, 1 contract, and now we are hammering to the $1,000 trade, and based on 1 contract. We have sent out. We have not even slept from last night. We've been up for the last 48 hours. The total amount we have to do installation, support, sending out, and we still have like a couple hundred people we need to take care of today, and on the weekend we're gonna be working on the weekend. For the professional traders, when we sent it out yesterday, they were dancing. They were right on the money from the first minute we have sent it out, and it is in heaven to everyone. So now if you think, especially for those amateur traders, the ones they keep daydreaming to double up the 5,000 to 10,000 and the 10,000 to 20,000. We are supporting this auto trade from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And if you are continue after 12 o'clock, we're not going to respond. Because what we are, the whole thing here, this one here, it is not just an auto trade, it's the art of the auto trade. It is, and this is not a sales talk. This is the most expensive auto trade ever probably was built. 6 months of programming with the 2 programmers, the best in the United States country. And what we have done for the last 10 years, we have gained a lot of experience. Trading is one planet, and dealing with amateur traders are double hard than even trying to figure out this market. So whatever we have had for the last 10 years, whatever we know, the best of the best of the best worked on the last 10 years, we have put it on that one. And we're gonna have a new updates on Mondays, a webinar with our members, and you're gonna be hammered with updates this year. And I strongly, on Monday, we're going to show you when we send you an update, template update, file update, how you can update yourself so you don't have. I mean, we have people that want to talk or chat, and yesterday, and we had tons of people online waiting, and we couldn't. Please don't. With the support people, they don't have time to have a coffee with you. You just send the team viewer, bang, and then we do installation, and then they log out and go on the next one. So the whole idea, again, guys, I don't want to deal with it again. The whole idea is to nail your $1,000 a day and get it over with, or $500 a day, depends on the market. As you see here, based on one contract, we have nailed here around $700 on the NASDAQ. What is the cost on the NASDAQ contract itself? What is the cost on the NASDAQ itself? And what is the cost the ES itself? So forget the CL. If you have a very small amount of money, and then you can see you have $400 on the ES, you have $600 here. Total investment $1,000 at your broker, you nailed another 1,000 right there. It's not gonna be the same every day. One day you're gonna nail $1,500 based on one contract. One day you're gonna nail $300 on the each contract, and one day you're gonna walk away with just a flat banana in your hand, and there is no money to be taken. One of the question is, Sam, if I wanted to use the same auto trade on Ninja Trader, or if I want to use a different template, and we have a lot of we have some professional traders, and just a second, please. Sister, come on here. Okay. Okay, the heat field. Hi. Hi. Okay, guys, look, we have one guy also, he's a profession. This is from the Skype. Wow, I ran the NQ on 1 minute for just 30 minutes, and I have gained 1,300. Sorry, guys, we are extremely busy. Sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot to give an announcement that next week it will not be live webinars on YouTube. We are extremely busy, and we need to support and then send out a lot of stuff. So we are extremely busy next week, and we will not be going live on a YouTube. It is priority for us to make sure all those our paying customers are on the boat and have the system, and they are functioning. My main aim here, I don't want to see any of our members wrecking that auto trade. I will take it personally. We have spent tons of money, enough money to buy a house anywhere, and we have spent time and aggravation when we bump into a lot of problems with NinjaTrader 8. And we did not just build an auto trade, and I'm proud of it. We built an art of an auto trade. It's the best of the best, and I want to make sure none of our members rack in that auto trade, and because before we have made mistakes like any other company. We give recorded videos, we give a room, and then the guy, we find out after 2 months he's on a different planet. Like today, we had some traders, they thought it was something wrong with the system, and then when we logged in, turned out they don't even know how to open a chart. Those kind of people, they scare me, because they need to learn NinjaTrader, and for the ones who don't want to learn NinjaTrader, that's their problem. But what I wanted to make sure next week, I'm gonna be off. Plus, I have some personal matter on the last couple days next week. I want to make sure, please, to our members to come in on Monday and ask any questions you want. And I wanted to have an open, even on a holiday Monday. I wanted to make sure every single trader is on the boat, know what he's doing, and it is very friendly use, automated to trade, and there is so many options in it, but it is a very friendly use, and it is amazing the results on this auto trade. So as we see here right now, we have 462 and $600 and flat on the ES. So you're already done for today. Oh yeah, the reason I put this one here today, there is a lot of questions about what type of an account I want. And for the ones they want to ask a question, how much you think I'm gonna make next week or next month? I don't know. It could be big banana. I don't know. I don't know if tomorrow you will be making $500 or you're gonna lose $500. The only time I know, when I open the charts tomorrow and see the market how it's handling. As today, now the market is a bit stable, but there's nothing, no excitement in here. The other question is, can I use an ES on a different type of an automated trade? Absolutely, you can do that, as long as, let's say, if you have a $5,000 account, you can split your account to 2 or 3 or 4. Let's say NinjaTrader or broker. If you have a large amount of money, let's say you have a $20,000. You can split your 20,000 to 4 different sub accounts, and then what you do, you as you see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a different ES on a different algorithm, and then you can sign every algorithm to that account, and then you will be. And it is really smart, because as an example. Let me show you. This is one system right now for the amateur trading. They already nailed their $1,000. Okay, but then if we want to test ourselves with a different system, Then, as you see here, this one we just started, and this is on a this one and optimized. The ones we give you is not optimized, and as you see, there already this one here 1200 for a bigger pot, but you can use one contract, and then it will be this one here has less trade. This one here is a very aggressive. It's not gonna let it go. So this one here for a bigger pot, if you have enough money. But if you don't, you can use a different time frame, and you can you can spread out your money on a different trades, so you will not be limited in your trades. So one of the secret is hedging the market. Let's say if you have a good account, let's say there is a lot of times, sometimes a dilemma between 3 minutes and 5 minutes on the ES, let's say, as an example. And we are working on those auto trades based on minutes, not ticks, not chart, not some funny looking chart called line break. I don't know where this one come from. None of those weird stuff. We are going strictly on the minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes. The reason is why we are using the minutes, because the minutes reveal the true identity of any auto trade or any indicator, and that's why it is in heaven to some people by using a normal Renko bar or something unusual, because they want to cover their plots in the system. But when you are using the minutes, you're not going to be making a mistake on it, which we do have. For the Renko, we just finished the optimization for you today. For the ones they wanted, let me get it bigger. For the Renko bar lover, we have not forgot you. We have made for you the Renko bar, but for me personally, when we are doing the test, we are testing the minutes. So there is something for everyone. You can, but you cannot do a real test on a Renko bar. You cannot. But we already optimized the Renko bars for you, and as you see, those templates we're gonna be we worked the last 2 days non-stop to send you out the templates with your new auto trade, and we will continue sending you out new templates on Monday, like the symmetry. We are done with the symmetry. We are done with the breakout entries, and we will be sending you those on Monday. So it is very important, guys, on Monday to everybody be on the boat, so we can be done with it. So to go back here, so I mean, you don't have to be on a bigger size like I do, but what you can do, you can have 2 different account, and then or 3 different accounts, and then what you do, you spread out your at your broker. And one thing about NinjaTrader broker, you know, NinjaTrader broker do not trade themselves. They are very safe, and they are not allowed to touch your money. So they are very good broker. And I mean, I'm not trying to say that for commercial purpose or anything like this. They're not my cousin, but honest, they are very good, and they got superb support. Doesn't matter. I use Algorithmic because I need to do a lot of back testing or something, but you don't have to. You can use the normal any whatever NinjaTrader broker provide. You should be very fine with it. And then what you do, you call NinjaTrader. You say, my name is 007, James Bond 007, and I wanted to split my account to 2. Then they give you James Bond 707, 007 number 1, and James Bond 007 number 2. So you will have 2 accounts, sub-account, and then you can auto trade on a different, bigger variety of time frame. As an example, you wanted to go ahead and auto trade the 3 minutes ES, and at the same time you want to auto trade the ES on the 5 minutes, but you can do that on a total different account. So now we have sent you a bunch of templates. Please do not activate all your templates under one account or on a sim account, and we will show you how you can test all the templates we have sent you on Monday, and we go in details how to separate those accounts, and you can do your testing, and then you say, okay, I'm done, I can do this and this and this. Okay, so right now I want to go back, especially the amateur traders, they scare me, not the professionals one. The professional ones, you talk to them once, they know what they're doing. But now it is 10:12. You have 575. The system is going to close that trade once this trend is over. Once this trend is over, it's going to close that trade. You have $600 on this one here, and you have $900 on this one here. So what else you need? You know, how many contracts you need to be stopping today? How many contracts you say is enough today? Now, there we go. We are closing the $1,000 contract on this one here, like this gentleman Sirkin, what we showed you. Within 30 minutes, he was done with 1350 gain already. And the guy just sent out the system for him, but he knows what to do. So what we have done, it is ES $1,000 daily target based on one contract. Not 4 contracts, based on one contract. Sometimes you're going to hit it. Sometimes you're not going to hit it. The NASDAQ right now, we are achieved our target for today, $1,000. We are done with this trade, and there is nothing. On the ES, we have 600. This is $1,600, and we are done with this trade. There we go. We are about to be done. And also on the ES, we have a $1,000 target. Based on one contract. And for the professional traders, we have, I don't know where it is, but I don't know where it is. I'll find out. So there we go. You see, one of the things is also for the traders, what we have done, we have added a button for you right there. And then if we want to, you see this $1,000 and this market came in right at the $1,000, and then the market start turning around. Should I run to the kitchen window and look up to the sky, or should I go and click on the bottom and walk away with $990? So this is one thing. You can override the auto trade by just clicking on the button and say, you know, give me those $900. I'm done with it. So let's go back on the ES. We are on a $600, and this one here is 840. Close it and leave. Run as fast as you can. You're done for today. So I want to make sure, and I will take it personally for every trader going to rack my auto trade. I will take it personally. Yes, sir. And because there is no use for no reason for any trader not to make money. One thing it is, guys, if this market not moving, nothing, this auto trade is not going to make you money. If the market is a flat and chop, this auto trade is not going to make you money. It's going to make you money most of the days. It is extremely consistent, extremely powerful. But when the market is not moving, all what you can do, pray, and maybe the market will move for you. But I cannot move the market for you. Nobody can move the market for you. So if the market get caught, you cannot do anything on the trade. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So this is those auto trades, and if you want to, you can close it. And then on the ES, we are on a $500. One thing for the advanced traders, what you can do, look at the blue chart, guys. Everything is in your package. You have that in your package. That's why we don't separate packages, because everything is in this package for a reason. It's not just for fun. If we want to be a little bit more advanced traders, and if we look at that system here, this is your ES. First of all, whether you are auto trading or manual trading or banana trading, if you don't look at the fibs, you will never make money. So now if we are looking at the ES, we want to know what's going on. This is a CL. Thank you very much. Stressful. Okay, so this is whether it's a CL or an ES. So now we have $500 on the ES. I want to evaluate what's going on the ES. One of the things, guys, if you see this double resistance, every time you have a double resistance, that means the party is not over yet. And then if you see this moving average, if you see that moving average, that means there is a re-entry point at 3,374.75 short trade. And another things also, if you notice on the ES, we have covered that a lot. Your institutional dose comes in the zone for members only, not for the public. We have covered so many days on the target 1 and target 2. Look what happened on target 2. This is what we have covered. I believe it was on Tuesday, and we have covered that on Friday and Thursday. We have covered it 3 times. If we look at target 2, profit taking on target 2, come in and retest in target 1. This is exactly what happened. And if you go back to the video yesterday and the day before yesterday, this is exactly the same pattern happen every single day between 11 and 12. There is nothing we can do about it. And if we look, this is your institutional target, and there is 98% people don't know about those numbers. That's why they're still working, because not too many people know about it. And we did not release it on the first day when we came out to the public 10 years ago. And they've been around for over 25 years, and nobody is still working. And the reason it's still working because nobody knows about those numbers. And if we look every single time, when on the target 2 come in and a profit taken, the market go back and retest in this one here. And there is nothing you can do. So one of the things also we have covered on the last couple days, 3 days, once this market hit the target 2, and now it is 10:19, it's a bit early, there is nothing to trade. So if we have Tom trying to trade the amateur trading at 10:19, and Mike came in at 9:30 and traded, and this guy is not looking, it's going to be total different results, So if we look at this ES, when it hit target 2, there is nothing left. It's done. It's finished. From now to 12 o'clock, there is nothing left on the ES. Once it hit the target 2, kiss it goodbye. There is nothing to look at. And this one here is going to drive you banana. And there is nothing we can do about it. So now the ES is going here to reject on 3,377.25. This is your trailing stop, flooring fibs. And there is nothing we can do. And the party is over. Elvis left the building. There is nothing we can do about the ES. It's finished. So on those cases, what you need to do, you say close position. I'll walk away with 1,200, 1,500, and you are done. So we're going to leave it. And as you see here, I'm going to let this one, this trade to close, because there is nothing left on that trade. It's finished. It's done. It's over. So we kiss the ES goodbye. It's finished. And then we need to start digging into the CL to see what's going on the CL. On the CL, there is not much going on at the CL at the moment. You have a projection at 52.10, got stuck in there, and there is a support area at 52. So this CL is playing around 10 ticks up and down. This is a nightmare for any trader. So wait a little bit on the on the CL, and let's look at the Nasdaq. We have a lot of people trade Nasdaq. Lately, the Nasdaq has been a nightmare, and you know, there is a target 1, target 2, target 3. Those the institutional number. As you see, the Nasdaq already hit the institutional number. Target 3 is for the afternoon session, but we are totally done on the ES. There is nothing left on the ES. So now the only best offer we have is the scalper on the signal, and one of the things, guys, one of the things is we have done everything. We have done a very our homework on a Mondays, or on overnight trading, whatever you want it. You know, this is, we have used the B scalping, and on the B scalping, the auto trade on the B scalping, do not underestimate it. It's in your newer version, the B scalping, and it is really for overnight, especially for the ones in Australia, or Thailand, somewhere. This is, or early in the morning, UK. The B Scalper ES or Nasdaq, they are amazing to trade. Let me. This is not the normal B Scalper. This is the new B Scalper, and if you see, it's not taking that much trade. And this is at the new version, and you have one trade here earlier around 10 o'clock, around 9:45, and there is nothing from 9:45 until now reversing the market, and that it is an extremely powerful, where if you know how to reverse, actually the money is in the reverse. And the way that Autotrade took the entry is right on time. Even for a manual trader, it will be very hard to spot it immediately on that. And the way we have it is, if the market changes direction, is immediately gonna break out from that trade immediately. So this is what we have done. We have put a lot of algorithm in one auto trade, and then we have used all the algorithm to our advantage, and then we the system can, you can turn them on, and then the system can approach the market on a full gear. And this is what is nice about it. So this is what we, or you can do it separately, and this is what we are aiming at. It is very serious trading on this, and it takes you maybe a week or two to start getting confidence with it, but you know. And again, guys, if the market not moving, the market not moving. If the market not willing, the market not willing to give you money. As I said yesterday, if I cannot, sometimes you try to do manual trade and you're not getting any success. Then you turn around and you see the auto trade are not getting any success either. So you know the market is a chop, and there is nothing we can do about it. So we will be covering a lot on this matter, and you can see now this market start dying out on us, and we're gonna be taking 5 minutes of break and get fresh coffee. We'll be right back. Thank you. If you notice, we have a CL signal coming from the signal here, and we will be for the scalper. We also have a short trade on the scalper. The scalper is from the market analyzer. The right upper corner, and then what you can do, this one here is not fully automated. This one here, the scalper from the market analyzer, it is I like, there is a full automated in there, but I like the ATM, because if the market is trending, why you want to walk away with a couple of $300 or $400 on a trade? Look at this one here. There is a double support area on the CL. If we break it, then that's mean we are closing on $1,000 trade. If it's not, then we close on a $300 trade. That's fine. But this is the scalper connected to this market analyzer on the right upper corner. And for the amateur trading, we closed the Nasdaq on a $1,000 trade. If you go back on the video, now is reversing the trade, and you nailed 1,000 on this one here. It closed it. Now it's going the opposite direction on a reversal, and this is a beautiful trade on the Nasdaq, and now we are climbing. We made a 1,000 on that direction, and now we are climbing the opposite direction on the Nasdaq. This is a really, really amazing, and there we go. We're done for this. And every trader should have the same entry and the same signal and the same money everywhere. It should not be one is less or more on those. So let's go back on the CL. We have the market came into the double support area, and then we have a double a resistant area, and the CL. If we look at the CL, this is very important, guy, when you are auto trade, when you are trading, to see what's going on and to understand what we are getting at. So when we have this come into the support area, trying to retest the resistance, and now going back to retest the 51.85. So if we break the 51.85, we are going to the 51.80, 51.74. So the target, it says the system already, each entry, the system calculate the trade. It's not just a black box fixed target. It depends on the market movement. If the market is moving, then the system calculate where it has to be the second target by itself, automatic. If the market is trending, the auto trade is gonna extend the target for you. It's not gonna sit on the same target. So we have showed you live here on the YouTube how many times we have we see the auto trade extended the target, and I like it to be a little bit cleaner and thinner. But if the system calculated to be here, and if the market is trending, the market is the auto trade by itself is gonna extend the target. No big deal, no big deal. So this is a really okay. This one here is done. Let's look at the ES. The ES took long. On the ES, this is coming from the Scalper market analyzer. Let's look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is also long, which on the other auto trade, we already spot the long trade. And let's look at the gold. The gold, there is no trade on the gold, okay. ES is climbing to the 33.79. Russell, there is no trade on the Russell. NASDAQ 180. YM 140. CL 200. You're done. You're finished. Also on the new auto trade, you already nailed $1,000 on the NASDAQ, and whatever you made on the CL, you're done also with those trades. Let's go back on the CL to see what's going on. It is on the CL. You can see how the CL came into the 51.85. Beautiful. Jim, if you have your earphones on, let me know how you're doing today. Okay, it's finished the CL. Do we have anything? We don't have anything. As you see, the market died on us. And Russ, what is the NASDAQ? Let's see. I'm using a lot of internet. It seems like once it's done with the target 3 is finished, there is not much going on. To our traders, the ones that are up and running on the new auto trade, I'd like to get the feedback on the Skype. Please let me know what you're doing, how you're doing it, what you are into. I would like to know every trader what he's doing. Thank you, Sirkin. I can see you're happy with it. Okay, the market is just flat, and there is not much to do. So we're gonna sit on a standby. Okay. The market analyzer on the scalper and the swing trading, you can see there is a lot of red and start losing the ground. And there is nothing we can do. We will wait. Sienna, you're asking, do you recommend the fib? I don't know. I have said, I don't know. Can you hear me, Sienna, on YouTube? I don't know. I have said many times on YouTube here live. Give me that chart. Zero indicator. I don't need an indicator, but give me that chart, and I will trade it. Not because I have a lot of experience on my back, but you don't need too much information on the chart. And I have said that many times, and that's why we have the zone on a separate package that will open for another clients that just want the fibs. And without the fibs, I will not get up in the morning, neither auto trade or manual trade, because I don't want to shoot a blind in the market. To me, do not give me an auto trade. To me, don't give me an indicator. Tell me where this market is going. One of the things is I wanted to know where this market is going. Without that, I cannot trade. I will be blind as hell in a trade. Right now, when you are in a trade, you know what's going on. If we look on the CL, we had the $300 of profit on the CL, and if you did not recognize the support area, the resistance area, the double support area, if you don't recognize that, you're sure in a blind. You cannot make money in the market, even if you are auto trading. Now, most of the auto traders, they're not gonna look at it. I know they're not. They're gonna brush me off. But for the guy, or if you wanted to try to trade, and you are on $1,000 trade or a $600 trade, I need to know what is my limitation on that trade. I cannot be blindfold, And now, as an example on this one here, on the NASDAQ, this is a serious matter. I have a $700 trade on the NASDAQ. So I need to see what's going on the NASDAQ. So let's go back and open the NASDAQ, or we can look at the NASDAQ here. Now on the signal is eating banana, the NASDAQ. But now I know on this fib line 96.20, 970, the swing trading is not doing well at all today. As you see from the left upper corner on the market analyzer, it is a lot of red in it. There is a red on the NASDAQ, red on the YM, and a red on the 30-year Treasury bond. Another thing is, welcome to trading when you see red. There's nothing we can do. But this is a key point. That we are breaking the first level, and on the NASDAQ, the next level, Sienna, it is 96.3850. This is a crucial matter on $1,000 trade here. I need to know I'm not going to touch it. The auto trade is doing everything, but I can see I will be climbing to the 96.38. Maybe I will mark it 96.38 because now the NASDAQ swing trading took a new signal. You can see it on the left upper corner. But this is a really serious matter to see if this market gonna climb to the 96.38. Should I cash in 1,200? Or if this market going to be reject and you're gonna be cashing nothing, So this is really important. Also for those guys. Now for the template we send to the amateur trader, we showed you on the NASDAQ when this one here made $1,000. And reverse the market immediately, perfect timing, 1,000 on the way down, and now is reversing and is already 200. This is the template, one of those templates we have sent and called amateur trading. This is the one. On the ES, it just took a trade, and on the CL is taking a trade. This is another $1,000 round. Is on the new auto trade. So this is very. So right now here, this is a serious matter on the NASDAQ. Guys, the same template you can use on the micro account, NASDAQ micro account ES, and a micro account we will not, for the question is, we will not blend the Forex with the futures. We will be, once we're done with the future, we will make one for the Forex, especially made for the Forex, because I prefer to have different algorithm for the Forex on that matter. So this is on a 4 contracts NASDAQ. It's like 2 contract. You don't I'm sorry guys, because For the guys are chatting with me on the Skype, if you give me a few seconds to breathe, I will be answering everyone. I keep getting distracted between a million message on the Skype and trying to explain what's going on in here. Now I'm lost. I forgot. But if we notice right now, everyone have sent a message on the Skype. I'll respond. Just let me breathe, please. On this resistance line at the 96, 38, 75. I want to put it 75. So, Sienna, this is a serious matter. 4 contracts on the Nasdaq is like 2 contracts ES, and you have over $1,000 on that trade, and even if you are auto trading, do I need to close that auto trade and take my profit, secure my profit, especially on a Friday, or should I ruin my weekend? So this is something, if you, oh, thank you, Eric. Did you get it, Eric? You got it yesterday, innit? Did they install it for you yesterday, Eric? We have a message from our customer. Good morning, Sam. I love this new T7. Very genius. Thank you. Don't tell my wife I'm a genius. She start laughing. Where was I? Because she thinks she is a genius. And the wife and the daughter, they have a huge library here. And they make fun of me and my son because I don't have time to read books anymore. But they are. Oh, okay, thank you. Are you? Tell me, where are you trading, Eric? Is it on? Okay. If you noticed, let me go back to Sienna. Sienna, a while ago, you see where I have put the target, and this is, I explained to you what's going on. So this is now an automated trailing stop because you gotta give a gap. So there is a big difference, Sienna. Here is the secret. I don't know how to put it nicely. You know, it's like when somebody go visit his mother and eat his favorite food. His mother makes whatever that is. He overeat because he don't know when the next time he's gonna eat that meal at his mother. And it's the same thing here. When you are taking a trade, we want to stay live on that trade when we are right, and we want to close it when we feel the market is finished. As you see here, you can monitor those trades, and there is some. I don't want it, those $200-300 trades. I better stay in my bed. I want this 1,000 target on each instrument. We are done with this baby stuff, the $300 and dollars or so. We are done with those. So there is a big difference between my aim every day on every instrument nail 1,000, and this is where on the 4 Nasdaq is the same price as 2 ES, and once this trade is done, Sienna, I'm running out of the door. I'm not trading anymore. I'm not looking at the market. I mean, I got stuck. I have to sit with the support 48 hours. But if I was an individual traders, I'm out of here. You know, I'm done. I'm out of here. So, okay, let's see. Eric is happy. Let me see Mr. Hayden here. Okay, that's nice. And when did you get it, Hayden? Today? Hayden, did you get it today or yesterday? This is another customer. Hands off trading setting are superb. Can't wait till I start optimizing. That's good. If you know how to optimize, that's good, Hayden. That's very good. And he sent a picture. He just start trading, and he made, I don't know. This is yes, this template called amateur, and it is based on one contract, 220 to 45. You're done. Thank you. Well, mine did better than you did because maybe I don't know when did you get it installed or activated. But let me show you mine. I don't know if this match yours on those trades, Hayden. Earlier today, we nailed $1,000 on the Nasdaq. I'm on the CL trade 220, Nasdaq 345, and 112 on the new auto trade. Total around $700, and we already overdone. So this is what I'm talking about, Cyan. Now I am on a $1,500 a trade, and I'm coming to this fib line on. You know what? To our traders, especially to the new ones, the ones do not help themselves. I lose interest in support. The ones they are just interested in the auto trade, I lose interested in them. I don't care if you have $1,000. I don't care if you have $1,000,000. We do not evaluate customers by their color, religion, or their wealth. We all does not impress me if you have $1,000,000 or you have $1,000. Does not impress me what color you are. Does not impress me. None of that. What impressed me is a guy is willing to work and earn his money. This is what I get impressed, and this is where I enjoy the most people. They are working to their money, not hanging on my neck day and night. Those guys, they get on my nerve. They are too lazy to look up at anything, and those, they don't interest me. I don't care if they have $1,000,000. I don't care where they live. They don't impress me, even if he have his own private plane. What impressed me, a guy, one of the impressive guys, like in my last 10 years, I have a gentleman, he have a credit rate. A few years ago, this guy called me. He said, Sam, I love my wife too much, and I don't want her to work anymore. I hear those stories every day. And that guy work at night, and sit down for 6 months learning how to trade. Now he is on a 30-year treasury bond every day on 850. 6 months later, I didn't hear from that guy. I called him, and I said, Sam, my wife stopped working. I'm doing very fine. Very respectable gentleman, and I have a lot of respect for him. Another guy, as an example, he's originated from China. He lives in USA, and when he was talking about purchasing the software, he was embarrassed. He said, "My mother want to talk to you," and his mother got on the phone, and she said, "If this guy not listen to you, my son, because they have a different culture, they put up the money, the family put up the money." She said, "You call me." And that guy was scared from his mother. Within 2 weeks, this guy was up and running and trading. His mother got on the phone and she said, if this guy don't listen to you, we putting up the money for him. And you know how they are with the family culture. And If he don't listen to you, he don't respond, you call me. I cannot say what she said on YouTube. Then you have another guy, he call in, he want to divorce his wife, he want an auto trade to trade because he want to leave his wife. And then I told him, go get a job, because he lost his job, and she's making him do the dishes and making him clean the house because he's, arbeitslos, he is unemployed. And the guy, he got mad and he wants an auto trade so he can leave his wife. And then me and him, we did not got on the right feet. I said, do I look like a social worker to you or what? So when this guy said, give me an auto trade because I want to leave my wife, this guy scared me, but when a guy is willing, this is where we log in and we spend time with this guy with a limited, but not hanging on my neck day and night, So as you see here, Cyan, and also I have a guy from England. He have a handicap. I don't want to, but he wants to buy him an auto trade to secure his future. And I said, also, I mean, what do you mean you want to buy your son an auto trade so you can secure his future before you die? If you don't know what you're doing, this auto trade is gonna make you die earlier. So I mean, I don't know, those kind of quality people. I'm not trying to be tough, but trading, it is hard, and trading, you have to be a little bit more open-minded to see what's going on in the market. Auto trading by itself is not gonna do the trick for you. Even at the best auto trade, when the market is not doing well, the market is not doing well. So Cyan, if we look here on the NASDAQ, you can see the NASDAQ here, the trade on the NASDAQ. There is a resistance line that is gonna let me know either walk away with 1,500 or I'm gonna stay and I'm gonna walk away with $2,000 on that trade. There is a 700, even if you are a manual trader now, and if this NASDAQ, and now it is timing, always keep your eye on the timing. Now we are getting close to the 12 o'clock and people are not interested. So when we come in now, it is getting harder. I immediately want to break even because I know that the NASDAQ is struggling. I need to see where is this level on the market. Should I cash in or should I start securing some of the trades? Because this is going to make a lot of difference on your trades. And even if you are doing a manual trade, as you see here with the CL, and I know you are doing that system and you're doing very well. So when the CL came in here to the system, you say, should I cash in or should I leave? If the market is breaking that level, it's going to make a difference today between $200 or $300, or if the system if the CL break the less support area, 5180, you're no longer on a $200 a trade. We are on a $1,000 a trade. So yes, it does make a difference. If you want to look at the NASDAQ, you have a big pile of cash on this trade, $700. And if this NASDAQ gonna cross this resistance line, we are closing on a $1,000 trade, and then we are done. So if we look here, Cyan, you can see this. I put this target right here, indicating that this NASDAQ is having a problem with that resistance, and I have $1,300 on that trade. Should I walk away? Should I run? Should I cash in? Because if you're not looking at that auto trade, you're not going to be cashing in on 1,200, 1,400. You will be cashing on half the amount because you need to give the auto trade a space to go back and forth. You cannot use those dummy trailing stop, and we have covered the last couple days why you should not use a dummy trailing stop. A dummy trailing stop is not gonna give you no more than $100 on that trade, and this is a no-no, because when I'm right, I need to get paid for it. And a dummy trailing stop does not work. Dummy trailing stop It is gonna knock you out of a good trade as soon as possible. And now we have just closed the first trade, and now we are more relaxed. And you see, I closed it on the first level, and the next level, you know, I mean, I'm not doing. You can leave it, guys, alone. And which we have 50% of the traders, they're gonna leave it alone. The next level is 96.4925. 96.4925. Bingo. I did my homework. And if this one across, I'll move my trailing stop a little bit. But you already covered on that one here. Let's see who's else in there. Send me a picture, Eric. Eric said he's trying it, and every chart is in the green. Where I am, I lost my mouth. I don't see where I am. Okay. Stay on sim today. Stay on sim next week, Eric. You don't need to go live right away. Eric tried. You know, he put the previous message. Good morning, Sam. I love you. Thank you for this. I tried on a sim today, but every chart is in a green. This is what's supposed to be. Every chart in a green. And Mr. Ernest, you're doing good. Okay. Okay, he is doing he's climbing. You're climbing. The same traits. Very fine. You're doing okay. Mr. Lorenzo is sick. We wish you well. Vito and no, we have not you. We like every trader except you, Vito. Except you, sir. Okay, and so if we are closing here, I don't care anymore about that trade. Also, guys, you have. This is not the only trade we have. Let's go back on the CL, on the same one. And the CL is already 640. And the NASDAQ is 900. So this is, you know. So, and on the amateur trading, every single trader is auto trading right now. You should have $75 on the ES, every single trader. $300 on the NASDAQ and $180 on the ES. Every single trader should have the same entry, the same money, plus minus one take. Plus minus one take. It's finished. Now we have sent you this is the NASDAQ. You see, the NASDAQ is still on the NASDAQ is 96.3850, and this is where is the problem. If you see that, cyan, okay, and we got out of one trade, And as you see here, we have 96.3875, and is having a problem. And Cyan, you have $300 in your pocket. This is the $1 million question, Cyan. Always in the trading, you have to think yourself you are sitting in a blackjack table. You cannot win every shovel, all the rounds. You cannot, and you cannot sit in Las Vegas all day long earning money. You cannot. Once your luck hit, you leave. And how many times you see people go to Las Vegas, they make a lot of money, and then at the end of the day, they lose it all plus. The same thing in the market here. You cannot keep gambling. So here is a question. This is an example, Cyan. I can see, and even if you are a new trader, you can see that NASDAQ is struggling on the 96.3875. And we've been talking about it for over 10 minutes. If we look at that trade here, Cyan, this is the high number in here. And after we close that trade, there is not even one tick above that trade. You see that? There is not even one tick. So now today I'm showing you, and I left the others. But if you are on a 2 trade, 1 trade, 4 trades in that chart, you would have closed it right here, right now, and you got the last tick on that trade, and you didn't leave crumbs to the amateur traders. You just cleaned the last crumb on the table. And this is exactly the things. It's not just auto trading. It is, suck the blood out of it till the last drop and not leaving anything for anybody. And this trade, when it's about money, we don't care about next door neighbor. It is me, my account. And you take the last drop on that trade. You don't leave anything left on the table. With the trade, when I'm in a trade and I'm right, I'm gonna stay on that trade and I'm gonna suck the air out of that trade. I'm not gonna leave anything behind, And you should be very calm about it, because anything above 1,000, I'm done for today. Anything above 1,000, I'm done for today on every instrument. So yes, the fibs are very important. This is a decision that's going to make you close 385, or you're going to close in here, or you're going to close in here, or you're going to walk away with nothing. Simply nothing. And for those traders, the ones under amateur templates, you made the first round, you nailed your target, and now on the second round you should have, based on one contract, around $655 on the next round. On this one here we made 1,000, and on this one every single trader should have the same numbers. So you are up 600. Come on, guys, shoot it. For all the traders are auto trading today, I want you to shoot it for me. Show me your green. Okay, guys, I need to take 5 minutes. Again, reminding everyone, we are extremely busy. It will not be live webinars next week. Please, 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 for all the traders on Monday, I want you to hammer with every questions you have on Monday for the private webinar. I want you to write down every single question because I'm very busy on Thursday and Friday. I want you to hammer me with the questions, write down everything, and don't send the questions personally to me, because this question could be the other trader have the same question. So I prefer on Monday, I want everyone to put the questions in the webinar so we can answer the questions to every single trader. I want to be I want to make sure every single trader know what he's doing before I move on. I will not move on to anything new until I have every single trader. Okay, we have Michael, and he is a professional trader. We entered this market at 96.18. We exit here at 96.33.50, 1,755 on that trade, and it is good. Okay, so the market now is 11.26. I want everyone to know now the market for the base, the template you got based on one contract. You don't have to do anything, called amateur traders. This template, especially for those guys don't want to do anything, you should be somewhere around $440 based on the ES. And I need you to confirm that for me, please. The ones are using this one here, all of it based on one target. You should have around $100 on the ES right now, 245 on the 2 minutes, and $100. That's around $450 total based on one contract. I would like everyone confirm if somebody not getting the same numbers. It is very important to get the same numbers. I will be working on that template, and then we will be going up on Monday to get. Okay, Cyan, look at this. We are in that trade, Cyan. Is already trouble trade. Why is it trouble trade, Cyan? If you look, Cyan, there is a support area 96.27 and the entry was 96.28, Cyan. Can you see that? Please confirm it. There is a few seconds delay on the... okay, Vito, yes, all good. I want every trader confirm if they are having the same numbers. Okay, so if you notice, Cyan, on this one here, we have an entry at 96.27.75. You already, let me know if you can hear me, Cyan. You're already in trouble because right below the signal, there is a support area. You know, there is a support area right below the signal, which most of the time, Cyan, it is all good. Thank you, sir. Yes, thank you, sir. They all confirm. Okay, good. So immediately you recognize there is a problem on that trade. And the reason is because this fib line, now this market is going to go back. Look at this. I want you to watch it. It is, guys, the ones, the truck driver, the one work in the hospital, the one works somewhere, you will never make it in this business, no matter what auto trade you have, if you don't understand fibs. I don't want you to draw the line. I don't want you to do anything. But if you don't understand your limitation in the market each day, you will never make it in this business. Call it off, drop everything, close your computer and go home, or stay on your job. There is no way out of that zone. There is no way out of the zone, whether you are auto trading, manual trading, banana trading. You cannot trade the market if you don't know where is your corners. And if we look at this one here, the market is come in and is already, we recognize there is a trouble in that trade. You don't have to do anything. The system updates your Ninja Trader constantly, and you don't have to worry about anything. And as you see right now, is going to test the support area, and if it fell, yes, if this one fell, Cyan, dump that trade. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. So I don't need for that trade to climb all the way up here. Look, guys, now I don't want to sound like a promotion. It's $300 a year. this is less than 50 cents dollar a day. It's $300 a year on a separate subscription. For the ones that are members, they have a little bit beefed up version with an auto trade. For non-members, they get the fibs lines. No auto trade is included. But it's the same line. It's the same numbers. It's the same support. It's the same resistance. This one here, the zones cost $300 a year. It's not about the sale. It's about, now I recognize one trade is not doing well because I am right at the support line. That trade, if it go the opposite direction, is going to cost you $200-300. So if this zone can save one losing trade a year, it pays itself off. One losing trade. So if I wanted to take an empty chart, or I'm using an indicator and I want to go short, and I see there is a support line on the next bar, I will wait because it's not going to go through. Then what I will do, Cyan, I will put a limited sell order below the fib line. That will save us $300 a losing trade. So the way we have it on the zone, if it can save one losing trade a year, if can avoid one losing trade a year, it pays itself off. It is the best investment. It is better investment than any auto trade to learn your where you are in the market. If you don't know where you are, you will never be a good trader. This is not a sell talk. Get whatever you wanted, but learn how to understand the market, and you need to break every chart into the bracket. This is the first bracket. This is the second bracket, and you can see there is nothing left once we hit the 96.19. There is nothing left. It's done. Kiss it goodbye. Nothing is done. So as we see right now, with the ones, the auto traders, the guys auto trade, now we are done. Now it is 11:33. Whoever made money on this auto trade made money. Whoever did not make money is not gonna make money today. It's finished. It's done. It's over. So we made 2 rounds on this amateur trading, and we are done with it. And we are no longer need to keep trading anymore. This is when it slowed down. This is where the B scalper start taking in. This is the trades for the B scalpers today, and we showed you those trades today. We showed you this trade when it was taking that trade. Then it took a small trade, didn't work, and now start. And then once you are done with that trade, the B scalper is very good if you want to continue doing the lunch hour. It is very good. It can stay consistent or overnight on the trade. So this is nothing. So guys, so right now you can test the auto trade, but the mission for that auto trade, you should be done by 11:34. If you go back with the video, you will find that you were done trading around 10 o'clock, and so you were done with your daily target around 10 o'clock, 10:15, and you should not be keep trading at 11:35, because the mission for that one to trade 9:30, done, you hit your target, leave. That's it. Again, folks, I want to say thank you very much for all the support, and we have a lot of success. Happy people testing it, and they were very happy with it. We thank you very much. For the outsider, we apologize. We next week is not going to be live webinar. We need to take care of our paying customers. We want to make sure we're gonna extend the support and all this. Plus, I'm busy on the last 2 days. And look at this, Cyan. By not recognizing, this is what I was saying, by not recognizing you have a couple $300 losing trade, and if the zone can avoid one losing trade, can pay itself off automatically. If can avoid one losing trade in 1 year, and that it is good. So we don't. Let me show you another one. If we look, let's say, on the Russell, we have $260 on that trade. And then if we look at this Russell Cyan, there is nothing holding back on that trade, and it's going to go directly to the 1694. So I know that trade is going to be around $500 a trade. We have the gentleman from Australia, and this is an Australian gentleman, and it is funny, he have a television, a huge television, put the screen on, and his name Dion, and it is a little bit over his bedtime. He is in Australia. The Autotrade works like a dream. Well, thank you, sir. Also, you are a dream customer. Dion, he is from Australia. What he did, he got a high resolution television, I don't know, somewhere from Australia. And when I logged in one time to his computer, and I have 30-inch monitors. I couldn't suck in all his monitor into my screen, so I had to resize his monitor. But he got everything on a huge monitor. This is very good. Way back past your bedtime, and as we see here, we are at 11:38, and the market is just flat. The market is flat. It's it is now because the market is flat. Whoever made money earlier today made money. Who did not, you're done for today. Now you're about to see red. I want to say thank you very much. God bless you all, and. For YouTube, we're gonna skip next week, and we will be live the week after. For our traders, please try to make it on Monday and ask every questions you have, so we can have a clear on everything, so you know how to handle it. Because Thursday and Friday, as I told you guys, I have a son. Moving out. I have 2 children, one down, one to go to gain freedom, and I need to help him. And we're gonna start this weekend, but I will be really busy with it. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and see our members on